Alright, welcome to the vlog. We are in Long Island City, New York today. We are vlogging on the ZV-1 Mark II. We're gonna go get some coffee. There's a really good coffee place over here. Should be fun. Nice hot cup of coffee. That place is actually pretty good. I went to college up in Boston, Massachusetts, and that little coffee house actually reminded me of a lot of the coffee houses that they have up in Boston. So I'm into it. Probably go back there again. It is a very windy day today. As you can see, I've got my little lightweight warm jacket on. Really liking this weather. Definitely tired of the hot summer weather. I'm ready for fall. So this is Long Island City, Queens. It's the last neighborhood before you hit the East River. One subway stop away from Manhattan. Pretty cool little area. I hung out here quite a bit a couple of years ago. Girlfriend at the time was now my wife. She used to do a lot of dog sitting and dog walking in this area, so we hung out in this area quite a bit. Pretty cool. So we are still on the Sony ZV-1 Mark II. And I've got to say, with this tiny little camera, I barely feel it in my pocket. I barely feel it in my hands. It is a lot easier to manipulate the camera. It's a lot easier to control the camera, hit record with my little pinky or something like that while I'm drinking a cup of coffee. It would probably be a bit challenging with my full frame ZV-E1 camera though. Anyone know why there's a whole bunch of dark spots on this ledge? If you could answer that question, comment below. I'd like to see how many people know why that's all dark and weird. I think there's a YouTuber named The Unlocker. I think that's his name. He lives, I want to say, somewhere in Brooklyn. He does some product reviews and he talked about the history of Long Island City. Go give him a follow if you want. He does a lot of technology reviews, but he goes to different areas in New York, mainly in the city. I enjoy his videos. So far, this entire vlog has been filmed on the ZV-1 Mark II. Active stabilization turned on, and active stabilization, we're walking slow, now we're walking fast. Now we're picking it up to a light jog. Let's see how the camera's doing. How jumpy is it? It's probably fine. My legs are still sore from yesterday. We walked 5 miles yesterday. There you go, there, your active stabilization. Helicopter up in the air. Let's see how that audio's doing. Front-facing internal audio with little troll doll hairdo on top. And now we've got no stabilization. This camera has no standard stabilization, so if we walk slow like this, it's probably fine. So you can see how much wider it actually is. So now let's pick up the pace a bit. Walking a bit faster now. We're gonna pick up to a jog because there's a runner passing us, okay. You're probably gonna get motion sickness from this though. I doubt this is usable. This probably looks like trash. Nice and windy. We can test that wind muffler. So we got the wind muffler on. Wind muffler back on. Really smart. I'm glad Sony did that. So we've been on the ZV-1 Mark II for the entirety of this vlog. We're gonna switch over to the Mark I, which is in my pocket. ZV-1 Mark I, my arm is now fully extended. We are on the active stabilization mode, and you could see if I start to relax, my big old head barely fits in this frame. And how does that audio sound? We do have the wind muffler on, that gray wind muffler. Probably can't hear a damn thing. And now it's probably better. Super, super windy over here. This is a good test. Sony ZV-1, standard stabilization. Now it feels like it's the same field of view as the ZV-1 Mark II, but how is it? We're gonna walk nice and slow, ninja walk, pick up the pace a bit. This is New York. We got to run to catch our subway train. We're not running, but we're walking pretty briskly, pretty fast, like a real New Yorker. And now let's pick it up to a light jog. This is probably just acceptable. So from just doing a couple of other tests and having this camera for a while, the standard stabilization is just passable. It's pretty obvious that you're using a camera that doesn't have active stabilization or good stabilization. It's not good. It's just acceptable. Remember back in high school when your passing grade was 65 out of 100? This is like a 65 or 70. It just is good enough. I gotta say, this is a nice, serene park over here. I really like these lampposts. So with the Mark II, I do want to do one more test. I want to test out the onboard audio versus that little ECM-G1, the cheapest shotgun microphone that Sony makes. So currently right now we are on the Mark II. Internal audio, little wind muffler on. We are going to put the ECM-G1 on in 3, 2, 1. ECM-G1 shotgun microphone, wind screen on top of it on the ZV-1 Mark II. How is this? Maybe it's the small rig cage, but the Mark II feels slightly lighter, and that does make a difference when you're actually holding it out for a good couple of minutes, even though these cameras are super, super lightweight. But I want to know, how is it? How is this audio? ECM-G1 on top. How does it compare to the onboard audio? I'm not going to take it off right now because I got to put the windscreen back on. It's just a little bit too much work. But how is it? Is it worth putting this little 2-inch high microphone on top of the camera, or should you just leave it with little windscreen and just keep it even more pocketable? You could even put it in a jean pocket if your jean pockets are big enough. So let's see. So used to coming over here on the weekends. It's currently Friday, so everyone's at work. They're either working from their huge skyscraper apartments or they're in Manhattan working from the office. It is really nice coming over here, very serene. Didn't realize how serene it would be. I come over here sometimes to film some of my bike videos. It's just really nice over here. You get that really awesome view of the city. And of course you can't forget about the garbage that someone left. Color. Gotta say, I really do like this area. Very expensive to live here because you're one subway stop away from Manhattan, Grand Central Station, but really nice little area. You could just do all of your errands on foot, probably within a 1-mile radius. Vernon Boulevard's right up there. You see me on Vernon a couple times on my bike videos. Really nice area, but very, very, very expensive. But not as expensive as Brooklyn. Don't sleep on Queens. Queens is better than Brooklyn. City secret. That is a cool building. Steel blue with the red door. Some pretty cool artwork over here. So this is a dog run that I used to go meet my wife back when we were dating, and she'd be over here. She'd be over here walking dogs. Her old job. Sweet Leaf. So Sweet Leaf Coffee is awesome. They've got this awesome little back room over here. I was really impressed with Sweet Leaf Coffee. It has that nice feel. It has that nice coffee shop feel that I'm used to from Boston, Massachusetts. So we're at a noisy intersection. This is a good environment to test how good the onboard microphone is. Again, it's probably not as good as the shotgun microphone that I was using before, but is it good enough? Is it passable? Probably. Let's see. Now it's too quiet. We gotta go hop back on the subway, make our way back to Astoria and take care of the pup. I actually went to this place when it first opened, Jackson's.